I have so much to talk to you about today. I just hope I don't forget anything. Um, I found out that the holiday usually, I guess they start introducing it now. It shows up like in Harmons and stuff like that about now. But usually by the end of this month, the holiday colors come out from Wet and Wild, and they this year, HEB's been pretty good, and they got it first before anyone else, and so there's just so many collections I wanted to talk to you. So anyway, this is the fall season, starting like August, end of August. They're gonna, come out with the fall stuff, and so I love Revlon. I love Wet n Wild, so I got the Fantasy Makers. I got the Revlon Fall. I've got the Fantasy Makers promoted their neon colors from the nail polish collection last year, and I got the holiday Wet n Wild, or so it's been announced that way. It's called In the Spotlight collection. So it didn't necessarily say holiday, but it does look like it's holiday. They came out with a nail polish collection, an eyeshadow collection. They came out with a Fergie nail polish collection. So a lot of stuff to talk to you about and to show you today. For me, this is a time of year where I would spend the most money on makeup. And they usually won't bring any more collections out until late December, early January, when the new 2014 colors will come out. There's already some talk about that with the Revlon stuff. So yeah, let me get started. Why don't I just start with the smaller collection, which is the holiday Wet n Wild holiday. Is called In the Spotlight, and it came out with 3. It's a 6-pan, but it's got 8 colors. It's just like the Walgreens exclusive that I did a contest on. I don't know if it was called. I don't even remember the name of it, but you'll see when I show you. Came out with 3 palettes. It's like they have a cool, they have your neutral smoky, and they have your warm. One of the things I love about this collection is that each of them have a purple in it. Maybe the neutral smoky, it's more of a periwinkle. The name of that is a Great Glistener. They came out at HEB this past week last week, along with the Fantasy Makers, which is crazy that they put out the holiday so early. But so there's that one, and I did pictures of swatches of everything. Then the neutral, or the warm, is called No Neutral Ground. That one came out with a purple. Well, this one, see the middle color right here? That's like a periwinkle right there. This one came out with a pretty shimmery purple, and it's got like a pretty rose color, champagne, a gold. It's got a green, it's got like a tan, and then it's got the dark brown and a dark green, which probably is for contouring, but I would also say these are dark enough for liners as well. This is kind of way shimmery for highlight, but I think it's also to put on top of your lid to give it more of a shimmer. The neutral smoky is, obviously got like your brown side and your smoky side. So you've got a brown, a gray, it's got like a silver, like a gold and a white, and then on the bottom is like a charcoal and a brown. So, it's really cool. This one, another thing I love about this one is not just the purple, but it has an indigo. Again, it's got like your blue, and I don't know, you could call that an indigo or navy blue. You've got your purple, your pink, your blue, and then your highlight again is your blue, like a beige, and that's like a lavender right there. So yeah, they so far they've only been cited at HEB, which is like a Texas exclusive, like mega grocery store. this particular eyeshadow collection did not come out at my HEB. There's an HEB on your way to Galveston. It's not that far from my brother's house, and it should be an HEB plus. I don't know why it's not. It's just humongous. And they were the only ones that I know of that got them so far. This was announced on Nova Cheap that it was found at HEB in Austin, but I called that particular HEB here in Houston because they always seem to get the eyeshadows that no one else seems to get. And I know that there's one up in northern Houston. The one in northern Houston is about a 40-minute drive away. It says 30 minutes, but I think it's more of a 40-minute. And then the one down there is like about 35 minutes away because it's halfway from here to Galveston. Galveston's an hour, which is the beach. But it's near my brother's house, so that was cool. So I decided to go down there one early morning. I hate wasting cash. Like, I could have waited till I was going to see my brother anyway the next day, but I wasn't going to take a chance that the collection would be gone. So I called them up late Friday night about 7 o'clock, and they had told me that they did have the collection, but the managers weren't there. They couldn't put it aside for me, and I had a very, very long day on Friday. My husband worked so hard that he's been taking half days off. And so he'll take half day off when it's grocery day. So we had a pretty long day. We did a lot of stuff. By the time I got home, I was exhausted, and they closed at midnight, but I wasn't going to drive in the dark down there for my first time going to an HEB that far. And it was just, I just said I'll just call in early in the morning. So I did. They told me that manager would be in as early as 7 o'clock in the morning, so I called at 7 o'clock in the morning, and she agreed to put it aside for me. And so it was great because the highway that takes you there, 45, is constantly busy, trafficy. And I figure if I go early in the morning, unless everybody's going to the beach, that I could get it. And I went down there, and there's a slot for 3 of each color. It looks like they had just put out all the Halloween stuff, and I'm not sure if they carry 2 or 3. I know one of the pictures that were taken showed that they carried 3 in the display in Austin, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, so I got them there.